How could it be 20 something all alone, still not a thing in my name? God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.
This is the producer.
Queen.
This is the producer.
Queen.
Saying that you the coldest to ever do it. The coldest. I'm talking about below zero type shit. I'm talking about hypothermia type shit. Hey!
It's from cranberryhair.com. 24 inches, Peruvian straight. So they have good customer service, very fast shipping. This hair is so beautiful, 100% human hair. It do not shed a lot. Like, I noticed that. If y'all can tell, it's very thick. So you know, sometimes like the density or whatever, it'd be a little thin, but this is like very thick, which is what we want. For human hair, we like for it to be volume, so when we curl it, it can be cute or whatever. So yeah, so good volume. It don't shed a lot. Like, I over bleached the knots in this unit, that's why it's like a little dark, and I still haven't had any bad shedding, which is like, okay, like sis, you know, minimum shedding is definitely a plus. I forgot to show you guys, this is the packaging. This is how it comes in this box right here. Very professional and cute or whatever. In the back, it just has some maintenance instructions for you guys, so just in case you need to know how to keep up with your hair. And it also comes with a little hair net, of course, and that is all, people. So okay, you guys, so now I'm finna flat iron my hair or whatever. So we have the baby hairs laid. I mean, you know, some of you guys may prefer less baby hairs. I'm the type of person where, you know, one day I do baby hairs good, the next minute is too much. And today's probably somewhere in between too much and, you know, dramatic or whatever. But it is what it is or whatever. You know, sometimes you get a little bit just slightly heavy-handed. But whatever. This is a CHIT Ulta brand, and it gets like really hot just like a regular cheese. So it's just like a cheaper version, but it works just as great. And yeah, so let's start flat ironing the hair. I don't know why I get so heavy-handed with the baby hairs. Like, I can never do it right, you know? Like, I'd be like, oh yes, today I'm gonna do light baby hairs, and it always comes out very extra. It's like the same with, like, you know, like your makeup. Like, you be like, oh, today I'm just gonna do something very light, very very much everyday makeup, and it turns out very dramatic. That's how I used to be with my wingtips. Like, I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna be, you know, do a little classy wingtip, and it used to come out like very much Amy Winehouse. God rest her soul, but it used to come out very, very dramatic, and I'm like, okay. So I had to just stop doing that altogether because I'm just so heavy-handed. So lately, I just been super irritated. You know, the question of like, what is your passion? What's your life goals? I feel like that's the type of question that should just be kind of considered like a rude question when you get to a certain age. You know, like when you're like 10 years old and you're like 11 years old and you don't care, like, you know, people ask you that and you got all these like ideas, like, oh my god, I want to be this, I want to do this, I want to go to school, I want to do this. And then when you get to, you know, the age of like, you know, in your 20s, and people ask you what is your life goals, it's kind of like, you kind of just feel like, okay girl, like, no, like, do not ask me that, sis. Like, don't ask me, because I don't know.
All alone, still not a thing in my name.
And it's not that you don't know. It's just one of those questions that's like, girl, man, like, why are you asking me my life goals? Like, I'm confused. I don't know. God, where's my man? It's time to be a housewife. No, but seriously, all seriousness. So last week, I was at my new job, and this lady just randomly asked me, because she found out I was like 25. So she just like asked me like, oh my god, like, what is your life goals? What do you want to be? What are your passions? When people ask you that and you're in your 20s, it's like really annoying. And it's not because you don't have goals, like, because don't get me wrong, I got a lot of goals. It's just that me explaining what I want to do with my life to somebody may sound kind of crazy. Like, you're not going to understand what I want to do. It's not the average, or it's not what you're thinking. Like, you know, it's not typical. So if I even tell you my life goals and my dreams, you're going to be like, okay, like, you're not going to understand it. That's just one of those questions that's like, you should already know when people get to a certain age in life that it's not really going how they planned when they were like 13, you know. So it's one of those things where you beat yourself up all your life about what you want to be. Realistically, everything takes time. And when you're young, you don't factor that in. And a lot of your family members don't factor that in. And they be thinking you're supposed to have all these things and just know everything and know what you want to be. And it's kind of like, well, I mean, you're like 50. I know that when you was at my age, you was in the same place I was. So I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm supposed to have it all together, when in reality, like, I'm just trying to figure it out, you know. And people don't understand that. And it's like, stop asking people that type of question like we're in elementary school. Like, you know, we're dealing with life at this point, like real life. We're trying to figure ourselves out, you know, in these 20s. So it's like, you should be able to understand that. And it's like, you know, it make you feel crazy. Like, even you can have the most goals and, you know, want to do so much stuff with your life, but when people ask you that, it kind of makes you freeze up, like, oh crap, what do I want to be? Like, you know, what is my interest? Like, you know, oh my god, I've been slacking. Like, it make you feel like that, when in reality it's like, no, you know, they just need to stop asking that dang on question. And then it's like, you know, I don't mind. I feel like when you are talking to somebody, or when you're like dating, you know, of course, like, talks about your goals and your dreams come up, and it's good conversations. But when people randomly just ask you that, it's like, here we go with this. Like, girl, like, do you know what I went through this morning to get to this job? Do you know how tired I was to wake up and to, sit in traffic and stuff? Like, girl, like, do not ask me what I want to be in life, because sis, like, I'm trying to get there, but I do not have all the answers right now. So don't, and I just feel like it's one of those questions, like, you don't know what people are going through. Girl, I'm trying to figure it out, and you are not about to make me feel bad for trying to figure it out. And I don't know if I sound crazy because I'm trying to concentrate on my hair, so I don't know if I'm, making sense right now. But sheesh, I'd be irritated when people ask me. It's like when you haven't seen a family member since you was like 6, and and the first thing they ask you is, oh my god, so what are you doing with your life? And it's like, bro, and then they kind of judge you, like, and you're like, bro, I have not seen you since I was 6. Like, lady, like, worry about your kids. Like, I heard your kids was out here, out here wilding, and here you go tooting your nose up because you trying to figure out what I'm doing, and what I'm doing isn't sufficient enough for you, I guess. But it's annoying. I just feel like if you are in your 20s, like, don't be ashamed of, your life and how it's going, and don't make people make you feel like it should be, at a different place, or you should be at a different pace, because people would try to make you feel bad for not having it all together. It is okay. And even when you get to your mid-20s, it is still okay, And it's like, as long as, like, me, like, I know my interest in life, I know who I want to be. I feel like everybody always focus on what it is you want to do with your life. Like, what do you want to do? 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 And I feel like nobody ever really figure out what they want to do, because we are human and we are people who like to do many things. So it's like, I need to just focus on who I want to be. What I want to contribute to this world. How do I want to be as a mother? How do I want to be as a wife? How do I want to be as a woman? How do I want to live? What am I interested in? And focus on that versus what I want to be. Girl, I feel like people be in their 40s and still don't know what exactly they want to be. Who is it that you want to be? Do you want to be, do you want to live simple? Do you want to have a simple life? Do you just want to, live a simple life and have a simple job, or just follow your passions in school and keep going in school no matter how broke you get? Just keep going because you really want to be that doctor, or you really want to be that teacher? Or do you really just want to be like, I don't want to live ordinary, I want to travel? What am I interested in? Okay, do I want to, start a YouTube channel, or start a blog, or, do something. We have this side, now we have to do this side. Okay. But yeah, so I just like, I just feel like people need to just watch what they say and how they ask things. And you cannot just be some random person asking somebody stuff like that. Like, if we're not already discussing, like, our future, and because I don't mind talking to people about my future. I feel like I'm on a good path. Some days I feel stressed, not stressed, but just like over everything, but it's normal. And I don't mind talking about it, but I feel like it's just, when you're dating, or when you're with your group of friends, when it just randomly comes up in a good conversation, but never start off a conversation with, so what do you want to do with your life? So what is your passion? What do you want to be? Like, like, who does that? Y'all got people scared to come to Thanksgiving dinners because they don't want to be asked questions like that. Like, people don't want to run into certain family members because we already know that y'all about to be harassing us and asking us about things that we don't want to talk about over this good Thanksgiving dinner, you know? So it's like, people just need to chill out. Okay, y'all, so I cannot see the back of my hair, so I hope I can get it straight, but I tried to do a little bit of it off camera, and no ma'am, I cannot see it. So I said, you know what, I might as well turn my camera right back on, because I cannot see either way you go. I just want to let everybody know that we are all in the same boat, you know, trying to figure out our life. And people just need to take a chill pill. Y'all know this girl wrote me on my video and told me, she was like, sis. No, she was like, sus. So you know when people say sus, it's about to be some ghetto ratchet stuff going on, okay? So when people say sis, you know, it's like good sis, you know. But when people say sus like S-U-S, girl, they about to be, you know, on some ratchet stuff. They about to call themselves reading you, you know. They about to be negative, okay? Because nobody just say sus, like, unless you know. This girl commented under my video. She was like, sus, your skin looks weird, it looks orange, you look like a gremlin. And I was like yo, I was cracking up. And I don't know where, like, she commented under the video with the green hair, and I don't know if she deleted the comment because it's not there no more. I had wrote her back because I thought it was like so funny, and I was like, okay girl, like, calm down, relax, like, sis, like, I use orange lighting and it's like a purple room. The natural lighting is orange, the ceiling fan is orange, the lights in this room is orange, and then my ring light is orange. I'm a brown skin girl, so you know, clearly I'm gonna be a little orange with this situation I got going on. So I'm like, sis, like, girl, like, people are so funny, because I was like, you know, thank God, glory be to God, that this video is about this green wig and not my skin. Like, literally, people would just try to find anything to say, and it's like, I can see if I was doing like a makeup tutorial and it was kind of messing up, like, you know how y'all see things, but because it's like a wig video, it's kind of like, okay, and so what? And then my thing about it is, people would try to keep it real and just be like, oh, well, I'm just keeping it real, it's not hate. Anytime somebody go out their way to just try to insult you, like, oh, you look like a gremlin, like, that's where it becomes like a hate comment, and it becomes negative and unnecessary, because it's like, you can kind of tell me like, sis, like, you know, your videos are a little orange, and I would be like, okay, cool, okay girl, you know what, I use this orange ring light, maybe I should use, you know. But when you go out your way and be like, girl, you like a gremlin, when sis, I know I don't. And then on top of that, it's like, my whole body is one color, baby. So I can see if my face was like really orange, or like a big significant like color difference from my body, I would, like, you know, be a little sad about that comment. But because baby, like, my whole body is this color, clearly it's the lighting and not my skin. Clearly I don't walk around with orange skin. And I was like, girl, I don't care if I look purple, girl, I don't care if I look green, pink, purple, or whatever. You know, people gonna say what people want to say. So if you want to start YouTube, you just gotta, you know, watch out for people like that, because they don't mean you no good. Like, you know, they just be trying to find something to say, and it's like, girl, I do not care. You just can't let people get to you, because they would try. And it's like, baby. this is like straight because it's like really hot, and I don't have the patience to keep going with this flat iron. Like, I'm sorry, but it's like extremely hot. So this is as straight as we gonna go today. I'm about to put some foaming wrap on because I don't know, like I feel like I'm doing something, I guess, if I do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this foam wrap on. You know. Go follow me on Instagram at Bougie Tyler. Go shop at Cranberry Hair. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.